Alright, here's the design for the 7-segment display decoder. So over here, first I transform these inputs into displayed outputs based on this configuration in figure 2 and this section. So each segment has to match when it's on or off. For example, for 0, G segments, it's off. So over here, it's 1. So when it displays a 0, which means that the segment lights it's on. So now, over here, in A segment, how many ones, I'm gonna list it over here, and it have to match with each ones. For example, this one came from number 1, this one came from number 4, this one came from 11, this one came from 12, and this one came from 13. So based on each segment, I conclude with a K-map, which turns into a Boolean expression for each segment. Now I'm going to use these Boolean equations and convert the input into outputs. So here is the schematics of the design for a 7-segment display. I know there's an easy way to do it, but this is how I do it. So segment A, this is the Boolean expression, and here are the schematic and connections. So based on these, in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Based on these 7 segments, when I input from D0 to D3, the output will show what number it's actually counting. This is the code for System Verilog design for the 7-segment display module. So this one over here is the 7-segment wrapper. It wraps up the 7 segments switches from 7-segment SV to here. So this one is the main module. For this 7-segment .sv, this one is the code that generates the hexadecimal display numbers. So for example, this one is segment A, this one's B, C, D, E, and F. And these are the outputs. The segments 0 to 6 are the outputs for the final display. And here's the test bench. In this test bench, I listed out from 0 to F in binary format. And this one is the simulation source. So you can see that the switches number corresponded to the hexadecimal number. So in this simulation, you can see that from 0 to 9 and A to F corresponded to the output in hexadecimal form is 40 all the way to 0E. Here is the demonstration on the FPGA board. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F.